I'm Regina McCann-Hess, President of Forge Wealth Management, and welcome to Women in Wealth. Today, I have a new friend, Meg. Can you tell us who you are, what you do, and what you love about what you do?
Sure, Regina. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me onto your program today. My name is Meg McGinn. I am the president of Osprey Health, which is a health and wellness insurance agency. And I work as an employee benefits consultant for businesses as well as self-employed individuals, as well as seniors who might be in need of some education around Medicare. So I really encompass everything that there has to do with health insurance in this day and age, and how it's changing ever so slightly. So that's what I do. Osprey Health is a women-owned agency, and we are located in southeastern Pennsylvania, but are present all over the country. So we really try to work hard to identify the needs of our client. Everybody's healthcare needs are different, and we specialize in evaluating the needs and then matching them up with the right plan, the right program, so that they can really all the resources they can out of their health benefits.
And that's amazing, especially needed now with being in the middle of a pandemic. What's one of the most important things is your health and your wellness. So you're adding a lot of, value to that area in people's lives.
We really are. The pandemic has, certainly changed and impacted so many people's lives. One of the things we really have emphasized with our clients is being proactive and really focusing on that preventive care, and just getting ahead of, the upcoming seasons in October, November, December. With the flu season coming around again, in addition to what we're calling round 2 of COVID-19. So in addition to making sure everybody is protected and having the healthcare coverage they need, the right healthcare coverage they need, we also are really emphasizing, this is your opportunity to get fit, know your biometric screening results, identify where you have some weaknesses, and then let us help you find resources to get yourself really ready for the upcoming season.
Yeah, that's a huge benefit for everybody to be able to take advantage of right now. Huge benefit. And I'm sure we're all dreading the round 2 and then the next flu season with the pandemic. It's like, wow, you don't even know what to expect anymore.
It's true. And I think that what people will find, and what we try very hard to do, is educate our clients on all of the resources that the insurance carriers have. There's a lot out there, and it's just untapped. Resources on diabetes, or if you're at a cardiac risk. There are teams of people waiting to help you and support you in keeping your health up and staying strong. So we really try very hard to make sure people maximize their health benefits and not just go through the motions of knowing what their premiums are and their deductibles.
True. Now, I know you've been in this area for quite some time, and, congratulations on being a women-owned business. I know it took you many, many years to get there. So what are some of the challenges of being a professional woman in your career that you've experienced?
It's funny you say that. I'm actually happy, Regina, that you and I are at a stage in our careers that we can say, I don't know if the challenges are defined as much as women versus men, but more just the current environment, current economic challenges. I think one of the reasons why we can say that is because of the women that went ahead of us and what we've been able to do, and obviously the women that are coming and following us and the opportunities that they have. So I really think that Osprey Health was created because I am not only a woman, I happen to be a mother of 3, and I felt very strongly that the way in which you approach healthcare should really be personalized and customized. It can't be cookie cutter, and people have to be educated on what their options are. If you are planning to have a baby in the next 9 months, you don't want to be part of a high deductible plan. It just doesn't make any sense. So I really feel strongly that education is the catalyst to maximizing somebody's healthcare benefits. And I just wasn't finding that the environment I was in before Osprey Health was providing that opportunity to take the time to really educate those individuals and those clients. So I created a company where it was about wellness first and then the health insurance. Let's make sure that you maximize your health opportunities, and then those insurance claims hopefully will stay low. So that's where Osprey Health started. And then I just, felt very strongly that, evaluating a company, and if it's predominantly female, what are the needs of female? Let's make sure that we incorporate the programs that are important for your particular group at that time. Do you have a lot of remote workers? Do you have a lot of urban workers, and what are their needs? Or maybe you have rural headquarters, and the hospital's 25 minutes away. Well, telemedicine is going to be a very important aspect to their healthcare needs. So, making sure that we really personalize and customize the health plan and really educate them on their wellness benefits, and get them pretty excited to know that these resources are available and ready to use, and teach them how to. So I would say that the challenge for me is more the economic challenges. I also think the legislative challenges. Every 3 or 4 years, there are either parameters put on healthcare providers or not. And with the game-changing decisions on a legislative, state level, federal level, and local level, it really does impact our providers. It impacts our employers, and the rules change. So you have to make sure that you still are adjusting and making sure that you're doing the right thing for your client. So I would say that's the bigger challenge for me right now.
And I love what I'm hearing is that you focus on the wellness aspect as opposed to reacting when somebody has a health event. If we focus a little bit more on the wellness side, there will be less health events that we have to react to. So I think that, that speaks volumes for the way we need to shift our thinking, the way healthcare needs to shift, the way insurance companies need to shift. And, I don't even know where to begin with that. So thank gosh, you're in that driving seat.
You're absolutely right. If anybody who knows a broker, an employee benefits consultant, knows that the dreaded renewal that you have to deliver, that is an 18% increase over last year's healthcare bills. I was delivering too many of those 15 years ago. And that's when I realized, we've got to change this. This is not the way. We are reacting. And that's where that wellness component comes in. If we can start getting people to be motivated to take care of their own health, and we give them the resources they need, then we can really keep healthcare affordable. And you know what? That's where the wellness piece comes in. And that's where we do a lot of company wellness programs to get the employees educated and working together. Now we're in a different environment, but it used to be people actually enjoyed doing some corporate challenges in the course of the week and teaming up with another colleague to see who can drink as many glasses of water or walk as many steps as they can to achieve, the pizza party at the end of the month that they would win. But that's where you can have some fun with it, and you can get really creative with it. And again, putting wellness before that health insurance. That's the key.
That's great. That's great. Now, again, in the pandemic, you have upcoming enrollment season. I know you have behind the scenes, I know you have been doing a lot of pivoting with your business to react and how to handle going forward, working in this new world that we're in. Can you share with us, how, some of the things that you're thinking about doing and how you're going forward?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, when we're talking about employers, There are some legislative changes that were made this year that are significant, and they will be very useful for a small business owner who is struggling with furloughing their employees or possibly even having to lay off their employees because of the overall company expenses. That is the legislation that was passed is called an ICRA, an Individual Consumer Health Reimbursement Arrangement, and it provides the employer the opportunity to allow their employees to go on the federally approved ACA marketplace, enroll in an ACA plan, and actually contribute a certain premium amount, a dollar amount, to help offset that cost for the employee. It helps keeps the company expenses low while also providing assistance for healthcare expenses for their employees. That just happened this year, and I really think that is going to be a game changer for a lot of businesses going into 2021. The other thing I will tell you is I'm very concerned about because of all the layoffs going on right now. Individuals are leaving an employer-sponsored plan, and they are having to go to the ACA marketplace to get an individual plan. What so many don't know, and this is very important for people to understand, if they elect COBRA, which is their employer-sponsored plan that they will now pay up to 102% of the premium for, they lose the opportunity to enroll in the ACA marketplace and possibly take advantage of that tax credit they could qualify for. So I encourage people, if you have been laid off or you're being notified that you are going to be getting laid off due to this unfortunate circumstance, evaluate your options. COBRA could be your best option, but you might have an opportunity to get a substantial tax credit to keep your premiums like almost next to nothing on the ACA marketplace. And you don't want to lose that option by electing COBRA immediately. So that's one of the cautions that I am trying to get out to individuals. It's very important because it can become a tremendous monthly expense for an individual if they don't make the right decision. So I would say right now, those are the two big things we're seeing. I think that the healthcare market is getting creative as well. And I do believe that there have been some decisions made in just the last week regarding prescription medications that I think is going to substantially impact the senior market with our senior citizens and Medicare. They're going to see a significant cost savings in prescription medication going forward. And I think we're going to see it as a whole with employer-sponsored plans. The prescription drug changes that probably will be made and hopefully in the next couple of months will be substantial.
That is music to a lot of people's ears for sure, especially our seniors.
Sure is. The market's changing, and Regina, I really do believe that there are multiple directions that healthcare is going to go in the next year and a half. We don't know which direction that's going to be, but I'm very confident in all of the options that I'm seeing in front of us that they're going to be good for Americans across the board.
Great. So Meg, if I am a person who needs your help or wants to learn a little bit more about your company, where would I go to find you and more information about your company?
Well, we can go to our website, which is www.ospreyhealth.com. There's a lot of information on there for anybody who's interested in what we've talked about today, as well as our phone number and our email, and just give us a shout, and we look forward to connecting with you.
That is fantastic. And I've been on your website. It is a great website full of really good information. And I know every time I talk to you, I learn something new about what's going on in the healthcare world. So thank you very much.
Well, this opportunity. Likewise, I've learned an enormous amount of information regarding the financial market due to you. You're a tremendous resource.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, as our guests don't know this yet, but they're going to be seeing a little bit more of you. In a few weeks, we're going to start another segment, and we're not sure about the title yet, but it may be health, wealth, and wellness. We're going to be talking a little bit more in depth about things that you can do to help yourself. So please stay tuned. We'll let you know when we're going to launch that. But Meg is going to be a great contributor to that segment, and we're looking forward to it in a big way. Should be a lot of fun.
Looking forward to working with you again, Regina. Thank you.
We're a good team. Well, thank everyone else for watching us on our Women in Wealth series. Again, I'm Regina McCann-Hess, president of Forge Wealth Management. My website is forgewealth.com. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Forge Wealth. LinkedIn is Regina McCann-Hess. I have to make sure I keep those guys separate. All right, thanks and have a great day.